Hi guys, my name is Johnson. Today I'll be showing you guys how to solve an example question from 7.4 partial fraction. And I have my question over here, x squared plus x minus 1 over x times x squared minus 1 dx. And for this step, I basically just turn x squared minus 1 to x minus 1 and x plus 1, which is also the first step. For next step, we'll have to use a over x. This x over here, it comes from the x over here. Yeah, see that? So next one, if we use b, comes over here. We can use x minus 1. Same goes for c, x plus 1. It's from over here. And a, b, c doesn't really matter. It's just like you can use other numbers, but I guess a, b, c is easier for me to remember. And don't forget about dx. Next, you move the numerator over here. Set it equal to a times, yeah, see, we already have x over here. So we use x minus 1 and x plus 1. X minus 1, x plus 1, plus right here. And b, obviously b, we already have x minus 1. We have left is x and x plus 1. So x plus 1 plus c, x minus 1. And then now we're going to have to solve a, b, and c. How do we do that is we can set x equals to something that could help us easier to figure it out. So let's solve for a first, one by one. So if we want to solve for a, one thing we want to do to make it easy is to get rid of b and c for right now. So how do we do that? Easiest way is we just set b and c 0. If we use x equals to 0, b times 0, 0. Doesn't matter what b is, anything times 0 is 0. Same goes c. C times 0 is 0. You don't even have to look at x minus 1 or stuff. It will be 0. So if I use x equals 0, it will be easy to help me solve for a. So x equals 0, I'll plug in over here. 0 plus 0 minus 1 equals a, negative 1, 1 from over here. A times negative 1 times 1. This gives me negative 1 equals negative a. A equals 1. And now I have a, which a is 1. Now I can solve b. So I don't know if you guys noticed something, but when we set x equals to 0, you notice for a, right? You notice b and c, it has 0. It has x. They both have x. So let's say I'm solving for b. What number should I set for x? You look at it for a and c. I'm solving for b. Look at a, look at c. Do you guys notice they both have x minus 1? If they both have x minus 1, it means that I can set x equals to 1, which makes c and a 0. Now I can focus on b by itself. So if I plug it in to the numerator over here, 1 plus 1 minus 1 equals to b times 1 times 2. All right. 1 plus 1 is 2, minus 1, 1 equals 2b. b equals 1/2. Now I have b. Next one, which is last one, c. We've used the method I used earlier. You notice that both a and b have x plus 1. A have x plus 1 over here. B have x plus 1 over here. So tells me that if I set x equals -1, I can get rid of these two. So if I set it as -1, plug in over here, -1 squared, that is 1 minus 1 minus 1 equals to c times -1 times -2. 1 minus 1, 0, minus 1, -1 equals to -1 times -2 is positive. So 2c. And c equals to -1/2. Now I have a, b, and c. Next step, I have dx over x. Dx over x, look at it over here on the top. We have a over x, right? And we got a is 1. So basically it could be 1 over x, which 1 could be over here. But since it's 1, you don't really have to write it out. So I have 1, so dx plus 1/2 dx x minus 1. So this is b right here. So I have x minus 1, and I got b is 1 over 2, 1/2. So I have it over here. This is b. Same for the next one. We already know that for c is negative 1/2 dx x plus 1. So basically it turns over here, it turns into minus sign. So for last step, we can use ln x plus, because you can understand this as 1 over x, right? And then you can turn into ln x plus, don't forget about the 1/2 ln x minus 1 from over here, minus, since we have plus and minus over here, so positive and negative, we get minus 1 over 2 ln x plus 1 plus c. Thank you for watching, and I hope it helps you.